What's up guys, Coach RAC here. Today we're going through what's in my baseball bag when it's game day. My glove. Now I want to note, this glove is either at the very top of our baseball bag or we carry it outside of our baseball bag. If this glove gets buried down deep in the bag, it can lose its shape, it can lose its form, it can get dirty, all that stuff. We want to keep this looking nice and clean. So either keep this on the top of your bag or carry it outside of your bag. Now, next item, turfs. Wear these to the field. Personally, I think it's a little more professional to wear these to the field opposed to, say, wearing a pair of Nike slides. Slides are convenient and nice because your feet are sweaty after the game. You can just put them back into slides, so I get it, but at least when you show up to the field, I recommend wearing turfs. Next up, I got 2 baseballs. Now, I like to keep 2 baseballs in my bag for a couple reasons. One, if you've ever played 2-ball before a game, it's a lot of fun, and if you have 2 baseballs, you can play that. Number 2, sometimes the team forgets to bring a bucket of baseballs, in which case you'll be ready. You could still warm up, you could still play catch, and you got an extra one for a teammate if they need it. So bring 2 baseballs. They could be old, beat up, they could be brand new and pretty, whatever you want. Next up, we got an elbow guard and any other type of protective gear that you guys would wear in a game. Next up, we got 2 pairs of batting gloves. 1 pair for practice, 1 pair for the game. If you can afford 2 pairs of batting gloves, I highly recommend that you do this. The reason that I say this is because if you have a pair that you can use in practice, you could let them air out after practice if they get sweaty or anything like that, and then you can have your game pair, which you maybe don't use as often, and when you do use them, again, you leave them out after the game to dry out. By alternating pairs like that, they both will last more than twice as long. They'll last much longer. So 2 pairs of batting gloves if you can afford it. Next up, we got a tension band. Now, these right here can be used for band pull-aparts. They can be used to isolate specific muscles. If something is sore and I want to work it out, this band, I could do a lot with it. And on the subject of bands, I've got J bands here. We used to use these for warm-ups in college, and these are awesome for getting your body loose. Next up, I got a pocket radar. This can be used for exit velocity. This can be used for throwing speed. This is helpful to let me know where my numbers are at, and I think whether you're an infielder or an outfielder or a pitcher, this is still helpful. Glove conditioner, this doesn't have to be in my game bag, but it happens to be in there right now. Compression sleeve, I only sometimes wear this, but if my arm's feeling a little bit sore, it actually does help. Obviously, got my cleats here in the side pocket, and gotta have those. I've got my game day bat, and after this, there's only 1 item left, and perhaps one of the most important. The last item in here is a hacky sack, and if you haven't played hacky sack on a baseball field, I need to make a video on that. Highly recommend that you do it. So this is what's in my bag when it's game day. I'm Coach RAC with Headbanger Sports. We'll see you guys next week.